Here are the video solutions for AQA Functional Skills Maths Level 2, and this is the January 2020 paper. This is paper 1, the non-calculator paper as well. So let's take a look at question number 1. Here are 9 numbers and we need to work out the median. Now we need to remember that the median is the middle number, and it's the middle number when they are in order. So we can see first of all that the numbers are in order, so let's just find the one in the middle, and we can do that by chopping off the one furthest to the left and to the right. Do that again, continue, keep going until we've got hopefully one in the middle, and here we can therefore say that the median is 6. Question number 2, put the numbers in order starting with the smallest. Okay, so first of all we've got some negative numbers, so they are definitely going to be the smallest, so therefore 5, 7 and 1 are the biggest. So let's do this in reverse order starting with the biggest, so it's going to go 7, then 5, then 1. 1 is less than 5, 5 is less than 7, so they are completely sorted. Now the smallest one is the one which is most negative. If you need to, do a number line 0, 1, 2, 3, so in the other direction, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. So if we look at the positive numbers, we know that 3 is bigger than 1, so as we are going in this direction, the numbers are getting bigger. So the numbers we have are -9, -2 and -6. So as we go to the right, we're getting bigger. So to the left means we're getting smaller. So the smallest is -9, next smallest -6, next smallest -2, 1, 5, 7, and we are done. Question number 3, circle the value of 4y squared when y is -3. So what we need to do here is, well, if y is -3, then y squared is -3 squared. Now -3 squared is -3 times by -3, and a negative times a negative is a positive. So y squared is 9. So here we've got 4y squared, so that's going to be 4 times by 9, and 4 9s are 36, which is the third answer. Question number 4, we want to work out the size of angle x. Well, here we've got a triangle and the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So what have we got already? We've got 42 and 85. So 85 plus 42 is 5 plus 2 is 7, 8 plus 4 is 12. So far we have 127 degrees of the 180, so x is going to be the difference. So 180 take away 127. So 0 minus 7 can't be done, so the 8 becomes a 7, 0 becomes 10, 10 minus 7 is 3, 7 minus 2 is 5, so the answer is therefore 53 degrees. And question number 5, this is testing our understanding of BIDMAS. So first of all, well, there are no brackets, but we do have some indices, 2 cubed. So 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So the question is now 61 minus 4 times by 8. So we have multiplication and subtraction. Multiplication comes first, 4 8s are 32, so it's 61 take away 32, so that is the final calculation. 61 take away 32, 1 minus 2 can't be done, 6 becomes 5, 1 becomes 11, 11 minus 2 is 9, 5 minus 3 is 2, so the answer is therefore 29. Okay, so let's move on to section B. Now the first thing we need to do for section B is to put this data on the graph. So to save myself from scrolling up and down, which would be quite annoying, I'm just going to copy the values and write them here, which means I'm going to be writing in the margin where you're not supposed to be writing, so sorry about that. So it's 3,600 steps, 96 beats per minute, 3,400 was 100, and 3,100 was 99. Now what's going on the graph? Now along the bottom we've got the average number of steps per day, and this is in thousands, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So what that means is, since there are 5 lines between each 1,000, that means we're going up in 200s. For example, 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 1,600, 1,800, 2,000. Up the side we're going up in 10s, 50, 60, 70, 80, so that means each line means an increase of 1 beat per minute. So we want 3,600, so therefore here's 3,000, 3002, 3004, 3006. So that's 3 lines over from the 3, and we're going up to 96. Here's 90, 95, 96, and there's the 3 across from there. So 1, 2, 3 is there. So that one's been done. 3,400, so that's 2 across from the 3 up to 100. So 100 across 2, there we go, done. And 3,100, so that's going to be, well, half a line across from the 3. It's going to be quite difficult to plot. And 1 down, so 1 down from 100, there's my 99, and I'm going halfway between this line and this line, so approximately there. Okay, right, so what I need to do now is, well, I've not actually read the question, but I can anticipate what we need to do now is, it will say something along the lines of either Laura's got a resting heart rate of whatever, so how many steps does she do, or if she does so many steps, what is a resting heart rate? Let's take a look. Laura takes an average of 4,000 steps per day, and we want to work out what her average heart rate should be. So the first thing we need to do is do a line of best fit. So let's get a line ready. Now, unfortunately, on this package here, my line is a bit on the thick side, whereas yours should be nice and thin if you're using a nice sharp pencil. For a line of best fit, we're just drawing a straight line that cuts through the center of all of this data. So that would be a terrible line of best fit. So with that, we want to go sort of right through the middle like so. Not everyone's line of best fit is going to look the same, but that doesn't matter. So there's my line of best fit. Now what I need to do is, Laura was 4,000 steps per day, so I need to draw a vertical line up from 4,000 till I hit the line, and then go across so that I can get my reading for the number of beats per minute. Now, this is the problem with me doing a thick line. It's kind of hard to see exactly where it's cutting through, but the examiner's probably not too worried about that. As long as they see that you've plotted those 3 points correctly, you've done an acceptable line of best fit, and you've used this method of going up to the line and going across. And for me, that means the resting heartbeat will be 1 up from 95, which is 96 beats per minute. You might get a slightly different answer, maybe 97 or maybe 95, maybe even 94, but as long as you've used the correct method to get there, then that's perfectly acceptable. So 96 beats per minute. So question 6b, there's a lot of calculations here, so we need to be clear about what we are doing. So it says here, in total the 16 employees had 70 days of sick leave last year, and each day of sick leave cost the company £130. So the cost of 70 sick days, I'll just put SDs, that is going to be 70 multiplied by 130. So I'll just work out 13 times by 7. 3 7s are 21, carry the 2. 1 7 is 7, 8, 9. So is 91, but I forgot those 2 zeros, so I'll put them back in. So that's the cost of 70 sick days. Now for me, the biggest problem with this question is running out of space. Now I'm going to work out the cost of the gym membership for the 16 employees. Now this is where we need to be careful. It's 16 times by 15 times by 12, because this is monthly, not yearly. So let's work out the total cost of the gym for the year. That's going to be 15 times by 12. 2 5s are 10. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Put in a 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 1 is 1. So 0, 8, 1. So it's going to be 16 times by 180. So I'll do 16 times by 18 and then put a 0 back in at the end. 8 6s are 48. Carry the 4. 1 8 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Put in a 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. 8, 8, 2. So put in the 0 that I omitted, because it was 180, not 18. So that is £2,880. Okay, now it does say here that we want to reduce the number of days of sick leave by 40%. So what is 40% of 70? Well, 10% of 70 is going to be 7, just take off the 0. So 40% is going to be 4 lots of 7, which is 28. So if it's reduced by 40%, then it's reduced by 28 days. So the number of sick days, so number of sick days, so that's going to be 70 minus the 28, which is 42. And sick days, we know, cost £130. So what is 42 times by 180? So cost of 42 SDs. So that's just 42 times by 130. So again, I'll just do 42 times by 13 and put in a 0 afterwards. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Put in a 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 4 is 4. So 6, 4, 1 plus 4 is 5. So that is going to be 5,460 days. Pounds rather, not days. Okay, so the cost of the sick leave has reduced, and that's as a result of the gym membership. So what does it cost the company? Well, it's cost them the gym membership, and of course there is the cost of the sick days. So I'm going to add together 2880 and 5460. So 0, 14, carry the 1. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, carry 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it now costs them, the cost of the sick leave is 8,340 plus the gym membership, and that is compared to the 9,100 before. So what is the difference between these two amounts? So let's just work that out. 9,100 take away 8,340. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 4 can't be done. Turn the 1 into a 0, and this 0 become a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 0 take away 3 can't be done, so 9 becomes 8, so this becomes a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7, and 8 minus 8 is 0. So they have saved £760. And what was the question? It was they will save over £750. Well, yes, they have saved over £750 because £760 is greater than 750. So the answer is yes.